Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory, yes. I forgot to push the play button. Okay, there we go. Leave it in. Anyway, yes, welcome back. We're back here, back on our modded playthrough, and if you'd like to know what those mods are, the mods list is down in the description section of the video, along with a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, so you can download and install mods for yourself, yes. Anyway, now that I've screwed up the intro, let's get down to what we're going to be doing today. So, as you may remember last time, we had got the computers hooked up. We got all of the kind of walkways installed, some of the walkways anyway. Today we're going to be working on that plan that I want to work on. It has like the truck stop and stuff. I want to give that a go, and we'll see how it works. And whatnot. So, I think I ran myself out of concrete. I did. I need to empty my inventory anyway. I was working on the putting the trains back on the grid, the ones that are underneath the city. I've been working on that a little bit in between episodes and stuff like that, and doing this new Shadows of Doubt series. It's been get rid of that wall. It's been a time. That game is it's very weirdly addicting. I should say. It is. It's very weirdly addicting. Kind of crazy even, and what's not. So, kind of just been saving my wood as well. That's fine. But yeah, it's been very weirdly addicting to play, and I'll end up playing it for like 4 hours, and then go, oh crap, I don't have any recordings for Satisfactory. It's just a game I needed to kind of, just a little bit of change of pace. That game is real chill as well. Like this game, it's not very high action packed or anything like that, so it's nice. But it's a completely different landscape to this game, I love my building games, my organization building games, things like that. But that game is just a whole nother. It's a whole nother animal, and it's fun. It's a good time as well. All right, let's wait for the autosave lag to happen here, as always. One day I'm going to get that fixed. What it is, I just need a new hard drive, that's all. Well, a couple of them, actually. Looking at everything, even because they got two hard drives. The games want to run on one hard drive, and the other hard drive, which is the OS drive, also lags a bit. So yeah, I just end up with issues. I think this will do. Okay. So here's what I want to do. I want to do half foundations. 1 meter, of course. I want it the other way. Also, I want it on zoop, so I can drag it. That. And like that. And then we go materials and we go asphalt. And we fill it in. There we are. Look at that nice opening spot. And I might get rid of this walkway as well in the center here. That's overhanging, like this one, that one, and that one. And then we'll get rid of from there. And then we'll go transport. Trucks. No. Transport. Truck station. There we go. I don't have any frames. I think I have frames on here, don't I? I might have some frames. Maybe. Nope. Okay. Need to go get some. Off we go. Yeah, and then what we can do is we can we'd have the truck station in there, and then we can just Obviously, we won't be able to put a trail to it because we can't have trucks back up, but we like back them up to here and whatnot. And then what I'll do is we'll run a walkway, a rockway, a walkway. There we go. English. We'll run a walkway on either side of the truck as well. So then it's just like, and it'll just be the truck, and the truck station will just be for decoration. But we'll make it kind of look like it's hooked up, but it won't actually be hooked up because we don't want a million computers being stored. But I think that'd be pretty cool, don't you guys think? I think so. I don't know why I'm going so hard on this this computer manufacturing factory, considering all the rest of them are concrete boxes. Maybe one day we'll go hard on those and get us some great looking cities. I need to start working on. I have been working behind the scenes on some stuff, like the stuff that no one wants to see, like putting out a million foundations over on the sides of the city and stuff like that, trying to get it all squared away so that we have a definite boundary. Sorry about the flash. I don't know what's happening with that. Every time I alt tab it, it wants to flash. Sometimes it does that. I think it's I think it's related to my computer because my computer lags when that happens. Just noticed something as well. Excuse me. Do a little bit of architectural cheating here. Put down a road barrier. Down that. There we go. Okay. And it's not glitching. Good. Gonna finish off that wall. we got some crazy things happening around here. I think I passed my street. Yeah, I passed my street. Back it up. Beep. Okay. In we go. This way. This way. And this is quite the build, though. The city has gotten so large at this point that you almost have to drive a truck around because it's too slow otherwise. It takes forever. Maybe we'll get like a subway, and I'll have like a whole bunch of engines just attached, right? And then we'll just have a subway that goes that goes around the city, maybe around the outside or something, or maybe have one that runs the span of this. I don't know. It'd be really hard though because there's a lot of there's a reason the city goes up in slopes like this, and it's not all flat. It's because I followed the terrain somewhat. Grab that many. And so there's a lot of foundation stuff, or a lot of what you call it? There's a lot of ground in the way. A lot of terrain. There we go. There's a lot of terrain in the way. We can also go this way too. There's many ways to go around this. You know what's funny is I was interacting with somebody on Rumble, and I know I mostly talk to my YouTube audience. That's because that's where most of my audience is. But I do get a few hits on Rumble, and I was talking with this person through the YouTube comments on a factorio video that I did a while ago. I was talking, or they were saying like, oh, you should have done this or whatever, and I said, yeah, I was really confused about that series. It was the one where we had the space exploration mod, and that just, oh my gosh, my brain still hurts thinking about it. But yeah, we're just talking about it, and he said, you know, what you should do, you should build a city block like thing where you bring in your materials via train, and then you just have city blocks, and each of those blocks only does one thing, right? And I was sitting there, I was like, funny you should say that, because my Satisfactory series does that exact thing. We bring in raw materials via train, and then each block does one thing. I mean, there's 2 blocks over here that does one thing, like you got the rubber and the plastic, but that's kind of the only one, mainly because of these stacks here. These can only be on one floor. I guess you could probably make it work, but in some other way. But yeah, this is the only way this kind of works, and it actually works fairly well because if you live in a city and you have a industrial district, you'll have a lot of these big one floor buildings, or maybe 2 floor buildings. Maybe they'll be like a big hangar style where you'll have only 1 floor, but you'll have like a subfloor, or not a subfloor, but a secondary floor that doesn't cover the entire thing. It just goes around the outer edge. Um, or you'll have 2 floors, just buildings that are really short, aren't really tall, and they're warehouse buildings, and they're usually only 1 floor because they are a warehouse building, because they've got materials and stuff stored up, stacked almost all the way to the ceiling, things like that. And they're really tall buildings that look like they have 2 or 3 floors, but you go inside and it's just one big open space with just tons of racks and stuff, and stored materials. Maybe we should do that as well. I want to do some more decoration piece style buildings, like this one building that I have in mind that I want to do eventually. When we get the chance, or maybe if we need like a couple days off, or we're just like, we'll just say screw it to the progression of the game for a few episodes and go like straight decoration building, kind of like this, um, and do more decoration style. Maybe we'll get a big building like this, but when you go inside, it's just like um, from one mod, it's just like storage, kind of like what we did at the oil platform. One of the oil places, the extractors were close enough to have it all in one building, and there was like this huge space that was empty, so I filled it with barrels from Andre Aquila's More Decorations mod, I think it was, something like that. That has like barrels and tanks and stuff, and it's just like all stored up. It looks really cool, so I want to do more of that. Because that's the fun. There's another decoration piece. There's 2 decoration pieces I want to add to the city that I know for sure. Now there's 3, obviously, with the storage building, now that I'm thinking about it. There's like 3 decoration pieces that I want to add to this city to kind of really give that feel of manufacturing. But they don't do anything. They don't manufacture. They don't actually manufacture anything. They're just there. They don't really do much. There is one building that I'm thinking that is going to do something, but the other 2, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. That'll be future, kind of future stuff um, that I'm thinking about. You guys can let me know if you want me to, like, say, like, we finish computers and you want me to do something that's more just kind of a show. That's just more for show rather than functional. I mean, we want to be able to complete the game, and then we're going to move on to the more milestones mod, even though that mod's currently broken. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. Currently, the more milestones mod is broken for me. Like it still works. I don't know if he's like updating it. I think he might be. I think he might be updating it because things are changing in there, and he's trying to update it, or he, she. I don't know who it is, honestly. um, or who they are, what they even look like, or anything like that. But they are I would say they're probably the best, if not they're one of the best, if not the best um, mod makers out there for Satisfactory, and that's because of their mods. I mean, you'll find mods for everything from that person, so it's quite crazy. Why is this not? Maybe I'll remove these for right now. I don't know if it's that or if it's the walkway that's causing it. Okay, it was that. Can I hit H on this? Nope. Dang it. Dang it, Alex. Fix your mod. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just joking. So I guess we just kind of have to guess then. I kind of want it. Obviously, yeah, we can only go in between, which is actually not too bad. Maybe there? Oh, that was too close. Way too close. Okay. Needs to be moved back a bit. Maybe we'll move it back until it hops up one. Because then we know it's on that. Now, Alex, I think Alex is definitely up there as well. Even though he's only made the one mod, but that one mod has basically revolutionized the way you build in Satisfactory. So it's just become just the forefront of how to build in this game. And even the mod, or even the Coffee Stain Studios has even taken a liking to it quite a bit as well, and is starting to incorporate some of those functions into the game, which is really awesome. Is this too far back? Yeah, I think. Well, actually, I have an idea as well that might work. Um, because if we're gonna do this, we have to have to just end it here, which is totally fine. Actually, now that I think about it, it's totally fine just to end it here, right? Am I wrong about this? I could be. Maybe we push it. Well, we pushed it as far back as we can without it hopping up one. Kind of want to push it back even further, like one more, and push it into this a little bit. Okay. So yeah, basically, I want to push it back just that little bit further. It's gonna be hard to tell. Oh, I know how. Let's go. Concrete. There we go. Now we know about how far it is. So from where we're looking, where we're going to be placing it, yeah, it'll be one back. It'll be on the concrete, so we want one back further than that. Yeah, so it was right here. Right there. Push it one back further. The reason I'm pushing it so far backwards is because I want it to tie into the station right there, and just be kind of the end-all type of thing. We could potentially, actually, I have another idea too. Could go along with this. Yeah, I do want to end it here, like maybe here and here we put up. Okay, we're gonna have to cut that one out. I just blew out the mic. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, I am one of the people that is the embodiment of that meme, that sneezing meme, where you got my girlfriend, does it, and when she sneezes, it's just like the picture of the little kitten, just it's you, and then me, it's when I sneeze, it's like and then just a big freaking nuclear bomb goes off. uh, like I'm pretty sure when I sneeze, I vibrate the windows. It's insane. Uh, I sneeze like it is such a loud sneeze, and I'm never gonna sneeze on mic because every time I sneeze, or I'm about to sneeze, I'll go over to my recording software. It just the mic bar just goes red, and the thing just pegs off to the right for the longest time. Ugh, it's crazy, and it hurts too usually. I do not know why I sneeze like that, but it's a nuclear bomb going off pretty much. Just crazy. What am I looking for here? Sorry, I went off on a tangent. Now I forgot what I was doing. Oh, architecture. We want crosswalks. Crosswalks. Something like that. Okay, I was thinking about too. I was like, if we could do this as well, we could make like this little space, and then still connect this. Same with this side. We could still go like this. I don't like this tank being here, but I think it's okay. If I could, I would move this over to the right. But I think the whole point is it's off-center. But it's center between the two. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So then we're going to go over here, we're going to replace the floor. Like I said, we're going to make it look like it's hooked up, but we're not actually going to hook it up. And we're actually going to take a page out of my Series 1, my Season 1 playthrough I did. As well, and we'll see that here. What I did was I took these beams here. So what you do, because I'm going to block off all these anyway, is we're going to do the shutter, kind of the shutter approach. So what I do is I do this. Or wait, did I leave them? I might have left them like this. Okay, well first of all, we do like this. And then we put that up like that. We will put them up like that. Oh, autosave lag, of course. Come on. Come on, computer, you can do it. Do it. Alright. Yeah, we'll put them all the way up here, it's fine. And then, yeah, we do this. Just to kind of block it off. And it makes it look like if it rolls upwards, it'll be used. Kinda. The only thing you got to be very careful of is using the F key. Because you could accidentally delete it as well, which is not good. Or something like this. I'm just trying to... Oh, that's right, we used this actually. Like this. And then it was like this, wasn't it? We just gotta be real careful. Oh, we can't. Uh-oh. There's no angle we can get on those. So I guess we just have to do this. I just hope it doesn't glitch. Oh, it is glitching. Okay, well. We just have to do that. just make it as tall as the deals themselves. So I guess the idea is to make it kind of look like almost like a shutter style. So like that. Of course, we go up that same one, and then this one has its own, and this one has its own. This one here. We may not be able to put these top ones up here. I could say just forget about them entirely. Maybe. It's input. And then we just run this one across, I guess. Well, I guess, yeah, we can just do this. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'm still working on the design for this thing. I don't know if we're going to use... We might not use beam connectors at all. That. I don't know if that's going to affect up there, but we're going to find out here in a second. Oh, it will. Okay. So we have to get rid of the beam across the top then. That's fine. It won't be too bad. Yeah, the beam connectors would have done the same thing, so we're just going to leave those out of it. Actually, this one's going to be a walkway like... there. Yeah, this one's going to be a walkway like this. Or maybe it'll be a... I need to back the truck in here. The only thing I hate, I guess, is it's really off-center. Like it's... The truck station itself is like really off-center. I don't know what to do about it though. Maybe just leave it. Just leave it like that. It's like, and actually these ones don't have to be. These ones can be the 1 meter. That. There we go. Yeah, there's no real way of centering that, is it? Is there? Probably not. I mean, we kind of want it centered, though, don't we? Well, then it'd be pushing... It'd be pushing this into this, though. Maybe we'll just leave it off-center. Just leave it off-center, and then what we'll do, we'll back this truck up. Just for clearances and such. Pretty much center. Yeah. Back that up for clearances. Okay, and then we'll go... don't know if we can get any closer. Probably not. Yeah, that would be into it, so I guess then what we would do is just this. Like this. Actually, I have an idea as well. So you're almost like... Oops. It's on zoop. So then, yeah, it's like a up and over type deal. A ramp. So you look up by this. Oh, that does cover the thing now. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's put some... Well, I don't have any power. Let me hook this up to power. Just real quick. I mean, we're going to hook it up to power anyway, but just want to test something. Okay. I think there's a power... Yeah, there's a power connection there too. All right. Actually, like I said, I want to test something. I'll put this in here. We like back up. Let's see where it tries to put it. So right there is where it puts it. So you got to back up almost all the way, like to where your tires are touching the thing. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. And then there's plenty of space on this side. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Alrighty then. So that means we could, since this is kind of asymmetrical, we can play on that just a little bit. I kind of rely on that once our autosave lag gets past us. Man, that autosave, man, it's killing me. But I need the autosave because I'm using mods. If I didn't have that autosave, I'm using mods, I could lose hours worth of work. That would be very, very bad. Because that walkway is going there, so really it'd be like this. Now, I think we go like this. Like it's a little more room, but it works. And then bring you down to which level? Which level goes across? Yeah, this. That one goes across towards the door. So then this one would be the one that is one of these. We got this. And then we've got our corner. And then we've got our... There we go. So that the only thing is pretty much the truck station is off center. But nothing else. Yeah, nothing else. Oops. There we go. And then of course one of these. There we go. So yeah, it's It's only the truck station that's off center. The truck station where the truck gets loaded, but everything else, this needs to be those. Oh wait, no, that needs to be one of these actually. Okay, but everything else is centered. Alright, cool. Yeah, and that kind of adds a little bit of flair, I guess you could say. Okay. What's next? What is next? Next to you. I have no idea. I've lost my mind. Don't worry about it. Yeah, leave it like that. We're gonna put a railing in here. I wonder if we can make like stoppers almost. Oh, I completely forgot I was gonna do something. Okay. All right, so you guys know these walls, right? Okay, so in order to make us, which is 3. Okay, so it's gonna be 2.5. Ooh, that's gonna be hard. Or no, we can use the half there. Okay, got it. That's gonna be, well, it's gonna be 1.5 actually, because it's 3, so 1.5 doors. All right. So I had this idea. So you use this as a half. Ooh. It's not gonna play well, unless it's one of these, right? Yeah. But if we take that wall out, it's one of these. This. So basically, this part of the door, or this part of the wall, is the half. Right there. And then this one. But that would be open though, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I got an idea. We can actually do this. The road barrier. Actually, no, we can't do it with the road barrier. Interesting. Oh wait, no. We can still do it. Right? Oh yeah, we can still do it. There we go. Get rid of that concrete wall here. Just regular concrete wall. There we go. How did I... Huh. Okay, hold on. There's a way. There's a way to do this. So road barrier, just like that, and then of course to replace it, and we go like this. And there we go. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to get rid of that whole wall. Just a little bit of a pain in the butt to make. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So basically we make the hangar door that I wanted. So basically, yeah, it's like half of it, and then we slide it into place. It's got little tracks. I don't know. But it looks like that. And of course we're going to color it. Like that. We do the same side, or the same thing over here. Oh, I got an idea. Let me have that. So like this here, then like that, right? And then based on that one, take that up this way. And then we put a road barrier down. Or no, we get rid of this for a second. There it is. It's like it's one of them. Yeah, then we put that back. Take that. Oh. In order to do what we want to do, we have to use the smart mod. Oh no, I was just missing concrete. That's all it was. Oops. Jeez. Sorry, truck. I'm also missing some plates too. Grab a couple stacks of plates. And that rod as well. That's fine. Okay. Something like that, anyway. Okay, and then we just boop. And then boop. A little bit convoluted, but it works. We don't need that anymore. And then of course we color it. You know, I was thinking about it too. I was like, you know, the gray actually works really well on the walls. But I don't want concrete. I don't think. Yeah, I don't want concrete walls. I want these metal walls as well. But I was thinking, you know, one of these others might do it. Oh, they only have this though. Does that sell the airplane hangar look? I think it kind of does. Or we could go with the regular walls. These walls. We just color them gray instead. That's also an interesting look. We color them gray, and then we have this little pinstripe of orange across the top. Yeah, just these fix-it walls are just so easily colorable, but I don't want them to be on every building, you know. I don't want the concrete look because that's every concrete building. But I also don't want these because of these buildings. There's so many of these already. You know, we'll go with this. This look might suit it. Actually, these steel walls. Or perhaps not as well. Because the way they are as those. We might have to go, because it's a weird roof, we might have to go with this. It's kind of like that. Of course on the inside as well. What if we did that as a door. No, I like the orange. The orange actually kind of sells it, I think. Then they actually look like, then you look up closer to it and you're like, oh, that's interesting. Why is those orange? Oh, they're actually like doors. Oh, I didn't foresee that. Ooh, I got it. So these would be like the edge. Well, can I put them on the wall? I can. Aha. I go like that. And that's like the two pieces that lock together, maybe. Yeah, that actually looks kind of good. So something like that. Then we'll run. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Then we'll run this across. Okay, we gotta stop it in the middle. It's fine. Oh, I should have stopped at like one past the middle, actually. So like this. Yeah, stop at one past the door. So this is gonna sell it. We'll have it overlap. I'll have to get rid of that ladder too. The ladder's in the way now. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna color those. And then kind of put some beam connectors on the end so they look like kind of like stoppers. And I might even run it down like this as well. So again, it looks like a stopper. I keep hitting X for some reason. That's me, why? I have no idea. There. Just to keep it from glitching, I had to put these in place. And the wall still looks kind of separated from it, so. Ooh, and then if we put the beam connectors at the top of these, they look like they're holding onto the track because they're kind of stuck out. Oh, you know, we could do. Ooh, if we replace those, instead of having these, I just got an idea. Instead of having these beams, these I-beams are actually commonly used as track rollers for these types of big doors, as well as like chain lifts and stuff like that that run the length of the building. Like those are actually commonly used. And then those beam connectors make it look like it's kind of attached to the door there. And then of course we got to run. So then what we could do is we run these, just like we would normally. And then they still kind of give off that color like they're separated from the building. Like they're not a part of the wall, is what I mean. And then we use the normal beam connector on the actual wall. That looks like this. Yeah, and we're not going to run a beam across the top because that would just kind of hide it, but yeah, and of course we color these. I wish I could color the beam connectors. I don't know why they didn't allow you to, but it is what it is. Yeah, then they actually kind of brings it out that they actually look like doors. And then yeah, these I-beams kind of sell it as well. That they're actual doors. I kind of want to do something here, but I don't know what specifically. Like I want it to be like a track, but I don't want it to be like stuck out of the concrete, I guess. I almost want like a gap here. Or like a gap here maybe. But that's almost impossible to do though, unfortunately. Maybe we just don't worry about it for right there. There's nothing that I can think of anyway that would work. Because the way this is set up right now, those doors would have to be they would have to actually be in the walkway, almost like a trench, and then it slides out and locks into place, and it'd be a level with the road here instead. If we attach a beam like this, right? Go across here, and then now that's too intrusive. Like, yeah, that's really intrusive. What if we go down a little bit? Like here, now. Yeah, the beam connectors, they don't have enough. Of course, I could use the micromanage mod in order to kind of sell the idea that that's a track. Oh, of course, there's a vehicle in the way. Let's get our vehicle out of the way here. And we'll show off what the micromanage mod can do. There probably would be a way normally to be able to do this kind of thing, but I don't know. The micromanage mod just makes it so much easier. So then every time I look at this, the clipboard gets smaller and bigger. Just random. It's very strange. Control left click to select it. Then Control K to bring it down. There. Throw it back. There you go, look at that. Oh, we need to move it over as well. That's fine, we can do that. Control select. Okay, we need it to align with this. So then Alt, or no, it would be Alt. Okay, Alt J. I like how we're on top of it. Oh, come on, autosave, you fuck. It's so annoying. But I can't do anything about it. Is that correct? Looks like it's kind of offset to the right, but then there's also that shadow too, so. Let's see, that one's one past. So it's probably right there. Yeah, I'd say it's right there. Okay. There we go. That's lined up with the door. And it's like a minor bump. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. And the reason I know so much about these is I used to work for a pumping service, a well pump service that had to work on irrigation wells, house wells, and stuff like that, just, for water. And the door, or the place where we parked our pump trucks, our big old crane pump trucks, was inside of a hangar-like garage that was really, really tall. Like it was like 3 stories tall, but it was only 1 floor, like a warehouse. But it had these big old sliding doors on them, and it was like, and I say hangar-like because it wasn't actually a hangar. Like you couldn't fit a plane in there. It wasn't wide enough, but it was definitely big, like as in tall. It was a rectangle. And yeah, we had big old sliding doors, and the tracks on those doors were inlet into the concrete, But yeah, they would have a little bump in them where the tires would actually bump. Like here. Yep. Just a little tiny bump. That's all it was. Barely even noticeable. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Very nice. And then maybe we'll park like a tractor next to it. And that'll kind of sell the show. Yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. It'd be nice if I could get it to where it was the vehicle, like I made the vehicle static, even. I was also thinking about this too. I was like, you know what? We'll just... There. That way it lines up with everything. Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. I like it. You know how we said we'd get one of them days where we just worked on detail and got rid of the functionality of the save for an episode or two? Well, here we are. uh, Alt-tabbing is being a pain in the butt. Okay, do we have enough for a couple of vehicles? Truck. Oh, we do. Sweet. Then, of course, I'm going to paint it orange for the computers. Let's put a little bit of fuel in there. I'm just going to put fuel in it, and then I'm going to take it back out. Yeah, I do want to... actually, this is almost perfect. Just trying to line it up. Just back up until you bump into the... Perfect. And now we're going to make it so you can't move it. I say. We got to be real careful around this now. We could bump that truck out of range there. Yeah, that's perfect. Just a truck there, no fuel. Be nice if we could turn the lights off on it. Okay, so now we got a tractor. It's like a little truck as well. I'm glad that this truck doesn't flash. We might have to put like one piece of fuel in it, so it doesn't flash in the future. How do we do that? Split stack, right? Okay, I'm gonna put... Don't bump it. I'll put one piece of fuel in there so that the game doesn't get angry when I reload. Yeah, we can fit a truck right next to it. You can't toggle headlights on this one. It's crazy. Park this right up next to it like this. There. Then we can access it through there. Oops. Wait, how did I get that again? Uh-oh. I don't remember. Oh well. There we go. Here's your one piece. One piece of fuel so that the game doesn't get angry. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. You could almost fit the truck in there and close the door. Not quite, though. Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. I think whatever the secondary color is. What's this swatch? I want to save this as computer orange. Save. We'll just call it PC or orange. Did I just misspell orange? PC orange. Says, I don't know. There, we saved the preset. Okay, so now what we can do is we'll always have that orange now. Select here. PC orange. It's like that color was actually a really nice color. I was hoping it would color the rims on this, but yeah, it's fine. There we go. Nice. Nice. And now it looks even better. Okay. See, I want the concrete color gray for the rest of this. And of course we're going to need the plates, so let me get like all the plates. Whatnot. I'll be using all of our plates today, pretty much. Material, because we're doing fix-it walls. Do I have a bunch of extra space? I do, okay. The reason I was concerned about the extra space is because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to replace all these walls and it's going to give me a bunch of concrete bags, so... We only want to color up here, of course, where the actual building is. We can go one more down. I think that's what this one did. I went one more down than I should have. I think I did it on purpose as well. Let me line up here. Just like that. Yeah, I still want that concrete gray because it looks good. It's just the concrete itself doesn't match. It's kind of okay. That's why I'm going one far down though, as for this little walkway here. Okay. So it's like part of the foundation. That's 1, 2, 3 down. I don't know if I can color that wall. Or not color it, but materialize it. I might have to do that from inside. That way you erase this one. Do all that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a separator. So this is like the below the wall is like a concrete foundation style. Or it's more like just a wall to kind of tie things together, but yeah. I know it looks weird, but that's just the way it is. Alright, colors, gray. It's the closest I could get with painting to get the concrete color. And the main reason I have the concrete color, or had to do it, is there's the paintable beams that I use sometimes, and I wanted, instead of just using the I-beams for everything, because there's more silvery than anything, is I wanted to use the colorable beams, so that it turned into oh, that was going to be orange actually. That's okay. We'll fix that. There we go. That's right. I wanted an orange stripe on this. I forgot. I already done forgot. just do this. Actually, we should probably use... we should probably use this. And the reason for that, and I should also color the machines inside there, is if I ever change that swatch by accident or forget about it or whatever in the future, what could end up happening is it'll color my roof and these machines and stuff. So if we use the custom swatch, we'll never be able to change these unless we personally change them. Is it the basic idea anyway? Dang it. Oh well. We'll fix it in a little bit. Pretty hard. This is why it takes me so damn long to color everything. It's kind of crazy, actually. Okay, and now we go with the concrete color. The gray. It'd be nice if there was more wall material that could be colored, like or at least get some different wall materials. Just because of that, it's just too annoying to deal with half the time. Where did I mess up? Oh, it was on the back side, wasn't it? And these are all colored now. And then, yeah, that's where I messed up. Right there. Oop. Okay, and that should complete the outside look, at least. And yeah, we're going to do this as well. Okay. So we'll do this and this. And then of course we're going to do that, 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 and that. Okay, so now we have those correctly colorified. Yeah, I still can't get to them concrete walls. I forgot. How would you... I don't know how we'd even get to those. Maybe it don't matter. Maybe you can't see them, so... It's just like, yeah, maybe we just leave those. Say forget about it. We do need to... Oh, we also need to do this too. Oops. Concrete. Is it concrete color? Forgot we gotta swap them too. Sides. And these aren't even the right material. There we go. The restraints with the white. Ooh, you know what we can do? Concrete color. Ooh, that's copper. PC orange. And just do that to all the walkways, and then it ties it all in very beautifully. And we just run around and color everything. Yes. Just everything getting this color. Heck yeah. What the heck? think I was starting to hallucinate there for a second. Like, what? There was something weird going on in my brain there for a second. I don't understand. Alright. Yep, just color, color, color. Yes. This is why I usually cut this stuff out. I'll probably leave this in as well. But I usually like to cut this type of stuff out. But, you know, sometimes I'll leave it in to kind of show people what kind of work goes on with some of this. That's so that you can see why I do make cuts. Why I do, or I personally just leave stuff out, because it's just, people don't want to watch that, man. That's what I think inside my head. It's like, man, people don't want to watch that. Why you making people watch this? Even though these don't need to be colored, we'll color them anyway. Okay. Those are done. Those are done. Forgot these little ramps here. Hooray for a day of not getting anything done. It's fun though. I actually enjoy this type of work too. It's very relaxing. Plus it is, you know, it's also that nice change of pace to just kind of, you know, decorate, kind of turn the brain off for a little bit. Not have to think so hard about every single little thing. Alright, I think we got it all. Looks like we did. I am forgetting these back here, these railings. These are going to be harder to do because of the hitboxes for them. I can't just hold click. I just have to make sure I'm only coloring that. So that, and that. Also, well, I already know where the center is, kind of. I'll just leave it for now. Eventually, I do need to color that though. Back to concrete. Okay. And then this side. Just every single piece. Would be nice as well. I think it would be really nice to kind of change up the way you color things in this game, is to have the ability to auto-save lag, but also to have the ability to select the color of the item if you want to go that route. Don't make it a mandatory thing. Just make it an option. To where you could turn it on, right? And then it's like, do you want the game, or do you want the game to ask you what color you want, you know, when you go and select an item. So basically the idea would be, like, I'd select a foundation, I'd select it, and then then there'd be a button down here at the bottom that would say color mode, and then I select that color, and then that allows me to place it with that color, so then I don't have to go back in and color it each time. Now you could theoretically do it with these swatches, but then as soon as you change these swatches, whatever was colored, because these are global, but you cannot color with the custom swatch. That would be nice to be able to change color modes. Even maybe when you have a foundation out, it's like color mode, and you select it and it goes custom swatch. It goes from its normal one to custom swatch, and then whatever your custom swatch is set to, it then places that. Like that'd be easy, I would think. Maybe I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how modding works, obviously. I don't know how you'd mod that type of stuff, but that would just be something uh, something to kind of add to kind of speeding up the process. If you know what I'm saying. Just to kind of speed up the process of coloring stuff, you know. I don't know, I was thinking this walkway needed like a way to attach itself to the ceiling. There we go. It's kind of out of place, I guess. Yeah, it's just too out of place. Yeah, the beams are just too big to be able to do that type of stuff. To do those kind of details. Ooh, that's a good idea though. And maybe not a ladder. Maybe. What am I thinking about? It's we could do this. We need to rotate it though. Is that in the right spot? No. No, that won't work. Where are they? Logistics. Ceiling conveyor mounts. We put that in the exact center. Oh, that's not even close. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to delete those, actually. These aren't too intrusive. I can't go up with them. That's fine. It's whatever. It looks good the way it is. But, yeah, since we're over time now, I wasted all the time decorating this place. I thought we were gonna do something else, but turns out decoration is what we needed today, and it actually doesn't look too bad. I think it looks fairly good, and whatnot. So, um, at any rate, that's going to be that's going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. Um, I know we didn't get anything done, but I think we got a lot done as far as the looks. We definitely sold the look of this. I think it looks really good. But like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, when maybe we actually get something done. But until then, I guess it's a goodbye.